In this video, I'm gonna do live trading from Dubai on Zoom call with the lifetime members only of PropFirm Algo. And I literally made over $3,000 trading US 30 using PropFirm Algo. You're gonna see these buy signals right here. These signals that you see on the screen fire off in real time, where the lifetime members saw them, and we broke down exactly step by step how to execute these trades using the PropFirm Algo trading algorithm. I'm showing them how to use MetaTrader and how to use the TradingView algorithm. So if you're wondering who am I and how am I credible for this, all you gotta do is watch the previous videos where I literally show you guys I passed the 200K challenge on FTMO, which you can too. All you gotta do is sign up as a lifetime member with PropFirm Algo. And if you wanna find out how you can become a member of PropFirm Algo and join these live Zoom calls, then make sure you stay to the end of the video. I'm also gonna show you guys the trades that I sent out in the Discord of the members only content, members only Discord channels, where traders can copy my trades and learn from them for educational purposes only, where we made more than 11,000 points. So hit that like button and hit the subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on any of the upcoming videos. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and show you live trading from Dubai with the whole entire view right behind us and show you guys how it's done. It looks like we are the only ones on the Zoom call. I want to start off the Zoom call with saying thank you so much for participating. Thank you for being part of PropFirm Algo. This is one of many lifetime member only Zoom calls that we'll be having. What's going on, everyone? PropFirm Algo. We have Romeo and we have Tyrell. Both of you guys. We're going to wait a couple more minutes for the rest of the lifetime members. I'm going to share my screen here while we wait. This is the current trade that I'm in right now. Entered off the 5-minute setup, looking to take my profit at the previous 4-hour. 2 trades right there. Up about 2,000, looking to take profit at the previous high. An area that we got to worry about is this previous zone right here, where we can't see a reaction. Right now, I have my risk-free trade, so I have my stop and profit. Let's see, it might come back down for a second entry. It is Friday, guys. So typically Fridays, the markets are crazy. They swing both ways. It's really manipulative. And I always say risk less on Fridays. Don't go your full risk. Risk half of what you normally would risk on a Friday because anything can happen. We have one more participant who just joined, Adele. Thank you so much, Adele, for participating. Really a pleasure to have you. We're going over the positions that I just entered earlier today on the 5-minute setup. This is the entry that I took on the 5-minute, currently at a risk-free trade. And I was explaining how on Fridays, the market does stuff like this. It just goes crazy both directions. So I normally risk less than what I would. And I always stress this, putting your stop and profit is absolutely crucial. Why? Because the trade could turn around against you and that winning trade could then turn into a losing trade. So you want to make sure that 1, you secure your account by putting your stop and profit, and then 2, allow you to have ease with your psychology, not so worried about, oh, what's going to happen here? Is my trade going to become a losing trade? Once you put your stop and profit, the psychological barrier should go out the window. Really excited to have every one of you guys here and mainly have any questions that you guys might have so we can go over those questions and execute them. That's the purpose of the Zoom call. I just so happen to be inside of these trades here that I'm currently in. These are the 2 trades that I'm in right now. Pretty cool because I wasn't really intended to trade today, but here we are. Any questions so far that you guys might want to go over today before I continue? Get access to live Zoom calls by joining as a lifetime member. All right, we have one more. Gulriz, thank you so much for participating. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 lifetime members, PropFirm Algo. Let's go ahead and dive into it. We're going to go and show you first the position that I'm in on US 30. This is my position that I'm currently in right now, and mainly entered on the 5-minute setup. This is the way I like to do it, guys. I'm entering on the 5-minute, waiting for the retracement. The way that the setup works is price retraces, and when it's at a retracement going the opposite direction of the trend, that is our time to enter. When people are getting excited to short, we're going long. When people are getting excited to go long, we're going short. We're doing opposite of the retail traders, and we're trading like the institution. So that's why it's called the institutional entry lines. Because at this moment, when price was all the way down here, right before price hit the B institutional entry line, that is when I went long. And now I'm up about 2,000 on that position. Now, where do we take profit? When is a good moment to take profit? I like to use the PropFirm Algo top-down analysis and use the 4-hour support and resistance as the take profit areas. Because here at the 4-hour previous resistance, that's where we had a major rejection. That's when price came down, smack down. So if price rejected here in the past, it's going to be very likely that price rejects again in the future. You see, these sell signals, you want to stay away from. Yes, we could have gone like short and scalped these signals, but you got to realize that the 4-hour support is very close to that signal. You want to stay away from those signals and typically look for longs. I saw price again come down very low to the institutional entry line, and that's when I decided to enter. Now I'm risk-free. My stops are in profit. I use the stop and profit button. If it comes back down to my entry, oh well. I'm not attached to this trade. I could care less of what happens. The outcome is past me, beyond me. I can't control what happens to the market. The only thing that we can control as traders is our risk amount. So I'm controlling my risk. My risk is risk-free right now. And if I make money, great. And if I don't, well, then we're going to move on to the next trade. I found it really funny. I had a YouTube comment that someone said, "Oh, this is not how you trade." And I said, "This is not how I trade? Okay, that's not how you trade. But I've passed 200K challenge, FTMO, funded accounts, trading on funded accounts. And this is what works for me. So this is what I tell other people to do. Put your stop and profit. Stop and profit, gang, always. After the fact is beyond us. The only thing that we can control is our risk amount. So right here, we might get another entry on the 1 minute, but I'm happy with my positions. Again, it's a Friday, so I'm not going into the market like I would any other day of the week, just because Fridays are very manipulative. Let's go over something that I like to do with the coloring of the institutional entry lines. I have the colors, a certain color here. I have the C line green, which I like to say sea green, like the color of the ocean. I have the A line here as a color white. And then I have the D line as a gold line. And then I have the B line as the color blue. Why do I choose these colors, or why do I color coordinate my institutional entry lines? Well, the reason why I make them a certain color, I like to make each institutional entry line a different color. So that way I can be aware on which entry point is which. You might have them switch around. One might be above, one might be below. And if you have them, let's say the same color, you're not going to really realize, well, this is the B institutional entry line. The B institutional entry line is always the furthest. And I entered on the B institutional entry line on the 5-minute, which was all the way down here, which is the furthest retracement. If we're going long, it's where price is going to go the furthest down, or the furthest point before price turns around again. I like to call it the big bounce line, because this is where you see a big bounce happen in the market. Just like we saw here on the 5-minute. Look at this humongous bounce. There is almost like zero drawdown. It came down, hit the B entry line, and flew. Now skyrocket straight into profit. The candle never even came back. So yeah, this was a very nice trade on a Friday. Not all trades on Fridays plan out like this for me, but I was willing to take the risk. And here we are on the Zoom call. PropFirm Algo, lifetime membership gang. Let's go. Let's see. Why are there 4 institutional entry lines? Are they previous major support and resistance? So the 4 institutional entry lines, what are they? These are points of retracements. I think I said that already, but I'm going to go deeper in it. It's based on price action. This algorithm here is a price action algorithm where it looks at the break of structure, support and resistance, and also supply and demand. Hey, Andre, I think you just joined. Thank you so much for joining us. If you don't mind, I'm going to put you on mute. If you have any questions in this Zoom call, feel free to write it in the chat box and I'll be glad to answer them. And look, if we would have entered right here, it would have been immediate profit, literally immediately within seconds. So that's why it's really important to be on the chart, looking at the chart while trading, because you might get a signal ping on your phone, but then the amount of time it takes you to get on the chart, look how fast that was. That is immediate profit, immediate. So it's not like other indicators that the candle needs to close and then the candle closes, you enter and the price is already gone. No, as soon as price touches, it's out. Look, we're already up 219 pips or 2,198 points in a matter of seconds. The reason why we don't have a signal here is because I have a max of three main count. What is the main count? The main count is how many signals would you want to have per trend? I'm just going to put 8 on the main count for A, and then I'm going to put 8 for the main count on C and D. So this means that we're going to get 8 signals per trend per signal group. That's what that means. So if you want more signals, you're just going to up those numbers. You're going to up those numbers so that make sure that you have more signals per trend. Here, when the candles turned white, that's when the signals were confirmed. And now we're going to get 8 signals per signal group. Does that make sense? All right, we have 2 questions here. Once the price touched the entry line, we enter. We don't need to wait for candle close. Correct. So we do not need to wait for a candle close, because if we wait for a candle close, we would be entering here. The signal happened exactly when price touched this, and it comes in like ping, like this, which you can have set up to your phone. The mobile alerts are only available for lifetime members. It literally will give you the signal as soon as it touches the entry line. Look, the candle closed way up here. If we wait for the candle close, like all these other BS indicators, we would miss out on 250 pips in a matter of like minutes. It was so fast. It literally came down in this Zoom call, came down, hit the entry point right here, and in 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, we got a whole entire push of 3,000 points, 300 pips. So we can't wait for the candle close. And that's what I love about this system. And that's why I can't stand other indicators, because why have a signal come after the candle close? You're going to enter once the candle closed and it's going to retrace the opposite direction and you're going to be pissed. You're going to be super mad. You're going to be super mad. So let's do this so you guys could see. And this is how fast it is. So we have here and test. Bing. That's how fast the signals come onto your phone. It's immediate. So you just have to make sure that you're on the charts when you get these signals. So that's why I say, let's say when you have the ping alerts or trading view alerts, or once the alerts come back onto the Discord, you can use that as a reminder to go onto the chart. But do not use the signal alert from any form of text message as an entry point, because by the time you look on the chart, it's no longer at where? The entry line. That is the point of entry. The point of entry is the institutional entry line. Once price touches that area, boom, we're in there. We're in there like swimwear. All right, we have one more. We have another question. Let's see what it says here. Once the price touches the entry line, the indicator will give you a signal. It will give you a signal even before the bar close. Correct. That is correct. Once the price touches the entry line, it gives you the signal immediately. And that is what makes this so powerful. That's why when you're trading and using all these other indicators out there, it doesn't give you the same result as PropFirm Algo, because you're going to wait for a candle close. Like let's just say a buy signal came at this candle close, buy, enter long, immediate drawdown. Immediate drawdown. It doesn't work. That doesn't work. But like buying after a candle close does not work. You want to do opposite. So when price is going all the way low and it's down here, it literally gave me a ping right here. Look where this is. And immediately it went up, like right away. So you want to enter the market once it's presenting you an opportunity, doing the opposite. If the candle is going all the way down and it gives you a buy signal at that candle looking bearish, that's when we enter long, because that's what the institutions are doing. They're not entering on a bullish candle, buying at the bullish candle. They're not entering a short on a short candle. They're entering on the opposite. When that thing is blasting, going all the way up and it's blasting high, that's when institutions short. When the chart is going all the way down and is all the way down and everybody's getting stopped out, that's when they go long. That is when they go long. And that's why it's called institutional entry lines. I hope that clears that out. So far, we've seen price break above this structure. It's now retesting this area. Let's see if it stays above this area and does a continuation. Now let's take a look at the members only Discord trade ideas. So let's just go over some of the trades that I sent out in the Forex chat. By the way, guys, be active in the Forex chat. Be active, throw out your trade ideas. That's what it's there for. It's there for us to be able to talk ideas on trades. This trade, NZDCHF, I love trading NZDCHF, but man, I got stopped out in profit. That thing could have kept on going. This was the entry point. I said just shorted NZD. This was a great setup. I was hoping for something like this, zero drawdown. Came to the institutional entry line, and then I let everybody know once it's in profit. Hey guys, we're in profit. Let's go and take profit, trade in profit, and place your stop loss at break even. Unfortunately, it hit stop loss, and I wasn't on the chart when the next setup was, and we're gonna go look at NZDCHF. NZDCHF, beautiful setup on the 4-hour. You guys need to look at NZDCHF. Look at this thing. I was hoping for a push like this and exiting at the 4-hour support. I entered here and it continued and just like it came in profit immediately, then came back, stopped me out, and went to the 4-hour setup or the B institutional entry line and did a big bounce. Did a quick little fake out, big bounce down to the downside. And that was that trade, NZDCHF. Look at this right here. Absolutely little to no drawdown. What? Look at that. 3 pip drawdown on the 4-hour to the previous low. I'm just going to mark this thing up. Previous low, which PropFirm Algo gives you the automatic support and resistance on multiple time frames, and exiting right here. Super simple. And what is the risk to reward ratio on this? Crazy. 17, 1-17. But of course, we're not going to be doing a super tight stop loss like that. We would like to, a 10 pip stop loss, 25 pip stop loss, something like that. Here, look, NZDCHF again. And if we would have had a, let's say, 18 pip stop loss down to the 4-hour support, look at that, 142 pips on NZDCHF, right to the previous let's just do it right here. The previous 4-hour support or resistance. Take that as an opportunity to get out of the trade. Don't hope for things to happen. Let the chart tell you what to do. Next trade, let's go into the next trade that I threw out this week. We had US 30, amazing trades on US 30. It was this one here, boom. US 30, and it's been crazy since. Literally put everybody on game and said, buy entry at the A entry line and TP at the 4-hour resistance. And I even put I even put the arrows for you. Coming down for the entry point, going long at the institutional entry line, and putting my stop loss. It's all there for you guys, for you to learn. And right after that, I said, let's go. If it continues to the next line, because I entered a little early, then I'll enter with another 1% risk. And then here we have the trade in profit. I even say, well, guys, if price comes to this area, then we place our stops in profit. And then it said, closed out the top position and placed my stop in profit on the 2 entries. We're now on a risk-free trade. Risk-free trade. Boom. So I'm showing you guys how I trade, what I'm looking at, and how I'm executing these trades. And that was, what price was that? What price was that? Coordinates here to the T. Came down to the cloud, institutional entry, and absolute blast off. Blast off. Stop loss right here behind the 4-hour support. TP at the previous 4-hour resistance. Textbook. Literally textbook. Come down retracement. Candles is going bearish. Everybody and their mom is shorting. Everybody's like, yay, I'm going to catch the bearish trend. And the institutions step in and say, long, bro. It goes absolutely the other direction. That's how it is. Whatever is obvious, if you see the candle going down bearish, go long. This is what it is. It has to shake off all the retail traders. It has to shake off everybody who's in the trade that thinks they're going to catch the bearish move while the candle's going super low, and then it goes the opposite direction. It does that in every single time frame. So that's why when we are at the 4-hour resistance and we're starting to see, let's say, like a buy signal way up there on the 1 minute, don't enter. The top-down analysis filter is really great to have as a multiple support and resistance, but it's a little wanky with actually filtering out the signals, I noticed. So I just use it as a support and resistance multi-time frame. And we have to discern on which of the signals we're going to take or not. What are we looking for? We're looking for that retracement, institutional entry line, TP at the previous low. We're in and out of there like a bank robbery. That's what we're doing here. Right there, 1-to-2 ratio. Beautiful. And doosh, smash TP. Easy, in and out. That is the strategy. And let's see where we are right now. All right, so price came below. Now it's going back up. We're up 2,000 right there. Pretty awesome. Let's see if it breaks past this point. In order for price to continue, it needs to break past this area. Another thing to watch out for, guys, is catching these 1-minute signals late. Like, for instance, this one here was already after 1, 2, 3, a whole entire new trend had happened. Right here at the white candle, this is the first one. The first one is usually the strongest. And right here at the very end, once we've seen, let's say, like, how many pips is this from here? 100 pip move. The last one, or the very obvious one, is the one that gets you. It's the one that's going to get you the hardest. And that's where you need to be careful with. Getting on the one that's the most obvious. The one that's the least obvious, that's the one that's going to blast off. The one that is like the very end of the trend, that we've already seen it bounce off the institutional entry lines a couple of times. That's when you have to be careful, because you're going to enter here hoping for one like this, and it's going to smack you out. So this one here is a dangerous one. This is a dangerous entry because we've already seen the trend happening. See, we're getting the buy signal here. By the way, guys, the lifetime members, we get access to the alerts on TradingView. So the buy signals hit our app and hit our phone app. If you guys do not know how to set up alerts on your phone as lifetime members, just hit up the PropFirm Algo Manager and give them your Google ID, or excuse me, your Google email, your YouTube email, and they're going to give you a private access to a YouTube video to show you how to set up alerts. And look, you guys, you see, it came to the buy signal and immediately it has been how many seconds? 30 seconds. It's been 30 seconds and you're immediately in profit. So if I would have entered in this trade, I would literally wait for price to come past this here and put my stop in profit. And I do that every time. Boom, 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 boom. Stop and profit. Stop and profit gang. So that way you protect your account and you're no longer even worried about if you're going to lose or not. So it literally hit the 1 minute entry, and 30 seconds later, immediately into profit, closed on a 1 minute candle immediately. Imagine if the candle gave you a buy signal like all these other BS indicators here. You would have bought here, drawdown, immediate drawdown. Who wants to do that? Who wants to enter on a candle close on a buy right here and then get immediate drawdown? That's why all the other indicators are BS. Here, we're on the retracement. We're entering when other people are going short, we're going long. We're in a risk-free trade, absolutely broke new highs. We needed to have a fresh continuation or a beautiful continuation past this wick here. It looks like it's coming right back in, which is normal, because once it has this great push, now people are getting excited to buy. Now people want to buy. Now people want to get inside the market. So what is it going to do? It's going to go down and get everybody scared, take everybody out, get their stop losses, shake everybody off, and then continue. That's what it always does. It's always doing that. If not, everybody wins. And everybody can't be a winner, only a selected few. So we are trading like the institutions, and our goal is to trade with the institutions and profit like the institutions. I hope that makes sense. I hope everybody is starting to see it clearly. Is there any other questions that you guys want to go over? Is the indicator okay to use with the 1 hour time frame and above? Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's where, let's go one more time. That's a great question. Is it okay to use on the 1 hour time frame? Well, let's go over this trade right here. This is the trade that I sent out to the group, and this is the 1 hour time frame on US 30. You see this buy signal here, this buy signal here. I had the alert, and that's what I was discussing earlier on the Zoom call. We had that as a potential entry. I sent it out to the chat, and once price came to that level, that's when I entered. You see, I entered right there, entered on 21 lots, and I let everybody know we're in there. We are in there. Then it came back down to the second entry, and I entered again on the 1 hour. Let me show you guys here. Then I entered again on the 1 hour, and I entered a second time and immediately into profit. This works on all time frames, and the more that you zoom out, the better it's going to be. The higher time frame is always stronger than the lower time frame. It's always going to beat the lower time frame. The lower time frame is more manipulation. It's harder to sustain a long-term trend on the smaller time frame. Like, look at this 1 hour entry point here. Look at this entry point here, guys, on the 1 hour. I wish I would have got into this trade. That's 1,108 pips. Does it work on the 1 hour? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the trade I'm in right now. Boom. That's the trade I'm in right now on the 5 minute. Thank you for your guidance and inputs. Adele, thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you for being here and being a part of the Zoom call, because it wouldn't be the same without you. I would be here talking to myself. So I'm very glad that I'm able to help and shine some light and show you how I like to use these tools. It's an amazing honor to be part of PropFirm Algo, and it's an amazing honor to be able to share my journey with you guys. I really hope to see you guys in the Forex chats. I really hope to answer more questions, and I hope that you could show your trade ideas in the Forex chat. That's what it's for. It's for you to learn, for us to learn together. And this is a forever learning process. I'm still learning today. I'm not the best trader in the world. There's traders that are better than me. I'm just sharing my journey openly with you guys, and it's an honor. I really hope that you can do the same and that we could grow together, because that is what trading is about. It's growth and becoming better than we were yesterday. So if I'm able to help that and help your journey, and I could learn from your trade ideas and we could grow together, let's go. Let's do it. So you made it this far in the video and you want to know how to sign up as a lifetime member. Well, you are in luck, because literally the lifetime membership discount where you get an extra $310 off is ending August 6th. August 6th is literally the last day that you're going to be able to sign up with the 35 or save 35 discount. That's going to give you an extra 35% off on top of the existing discount. So if you want to join as a lifetime member and get access to these Zoom calls, very simple. just go to their website, hit the lifetime membership purchase, and enter the coupon code SAVE35. And this will be your last chance to sign up as a lifetime member for only $577 one-time payment. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And if you did, please do hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because it's absolutely free. I'm bringing you this content for free. Liking it is free, so like and subscribe for free. And Nokian, part of Algo Bros, is out.